Well, hello everyone. Happy Monday. I know I can't believe it's Monday already. um, keep talking about how fast time is flying by. Shoo. And here we are almost at the end of September as well. Mm. So, let's take a couple of nice deep breaths, ground ourselves, because we're going to talk a little bit about the heart chakra today. Okay? So, if you can, get your feet flat on the floor. Feel that connection. Feel those roots go deep into the earth. I haven't talked about the Schumann's or anything else for a little bit, but the Schumann's has been all jacked up again this past week. I know we have another huge solar storm coming. So, by grounding our feet, it helps us to get into that vibration with Earth so we're not feeling so out of sorts. Um, and just helps us to ground our energy, to ground other people's energy if it's around us. Good. And while we're in this space, just bring your attention to your heart chakra, right in the middle of your chest. It's green with little pink in it. The pink is self love. The green is what I like to call universal love. I had somebody one time tell me that unconditional love has a condition that it has to be unconditional. So, and I feel like that's more of a human love, right? Where we want to go to a universal, a divine love, whatever word you would like to put there. But just a bigger love, um, where it doesn't have that humanness to it. And when we connect with our hearts and we connect with that connects our hearts. It's definitely a marvelous, mindless activity. It brings us out of our minds and into our hearts. And they say, according to heart math, that the bubble that goes out around us, or more, it looks like a donut that extends from our heart energy, is actually bigger than what comes from the mind. And I think I was in a class recently where they were talking about how there are neurons that are normally found in the brain, but they're found in the heart as well. So, our hearts are even more powerful than we have ever given them credit for. Oh, excuse me. And so right now, I know we're having a lot of energies, a lot of just a lot going on in the earth consciousness and the world stream, which right now is not, which is causing a lot of conflict. And so if we can come into our hearts and stay in that space of our heart center and not allow the outside stuff really affect us or snake its way into our energy, the better we'll be. We keep talking about how there's so many people out there that are hurting. And when the monks were here, they talked a lot about love, compassion, and kindness. And I think that compassion is what we're lacking in the world right now, in general, not in everyone. But it's about having that understanding for others. And I'm sorry, I'm getting off on a little bit of a left turn here, but I think we need to come back, and it doesn't matter if someone thinks exactly the way we do, or they have different views, they have different hair, they have different clothes, they have different ideas. Because I don't know about you, I think the earth would be pretty boring if everybody thought exactly the same, looked exactly the same. So, have a little compassion and understanding for people who think differently than us, who may be having really hard times right now. There's a lot of shifting, a lot of turbulence going on. And that means have compassion and kindness for yourself as well. I know we've done the meta meditation before. And that video is on our YouTube. I don't know if it's still here on Facebook because Facebook deletes them after 30 days. But I will definitely be doing a short later today on how to do that. So keep an eye out on our YouTube channel for that one. But feeling that love, that compassion, that kindness in our hearts. And when we can come into this space, we heal so much of ourselves and others. All right. So while you're in that space, holding on to the heart, if there's any heaviness in there, if maybe there's some heartache or some heartbreak that's trying to bubble up, or that you know is in there, go ahead and blow them into our stick. So breathe in, gathering up that heaviness, and blow it into the stick. And again, breathing into the chest, into that heart space. And blow any heaviness into the stick. One more time. Good. All right, then we're going to put that into the fire. Transform all that heavy energy into love and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the experiences. Thank you for the wisdom that came from those experiences. But I don't need the trauma. I don't need the heartache and the heartbreaks anymore. And just allow that energy to come in. And if you want to, imagine taking that heart or that fire energy into the heart. All that energy that this tree at one time took in of the sun and the wind and the rain. And all of that beautiful air. All the nutrients it pulled up from the earth. And allow that energy to come into the heart, nourishing you. Okay, last little bit. Whew. All right. So, what I'd like to do first. And we'll do a little bit. We may not do 108. Love, compassion, kindness. We'll see what our time looks like. Was watching a movie last night on Amazon, I think it was. And this young girl was coming into her abilities, and one of them was healing. And her grandma, or her mom, I can't remember which, said that love is the healer. That coming from that place of love helps heal. So whether we're healing others or healing ourselves, it all comes from the heart, from the love. So, what I would like for you to do is, with those roots still in the ground, and we've done a visual where we pull up the energy, but pull that energy up as you inhale and bring it into your heart. And hold it for a moment. And on your exhale, bring it up into the sky. Grab some of that beautiful energy from the divine, from the sky. And bring it down in. And hold. And exhaling out and down through your feet, all the way into the earth. And hold for a moment. And let's do 2 more rounds of that. So breathe in, bring that energy to the heart, and hold for a moment. Exhale up through the top of your head. Hold it for a moment. And then bring that energy into the heart. And hold. And down through the feet. And do 1 more round on your own. And hold in the ground for as long as you can. And when you're ready, breathe in. Good, 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 good. All right. And so it's good to clear out those chakras every now and then, and probably more often than that. So as part of my training, I was taught that we have an 8th chakra that sits above our heads. And this chakra is almost like a scanner or a programmer, so that when we ascend, when we're done with these earthly bodies, it picks up and scans all the stuff that we're still holding onto in our chakras, all those programs. And then when we come back, it scans or programs all of our chakras again, so that we can clear all the stuff up that we didn't the last time around. And then we probably have put a whole lot more on ourselves that we want to come to the earth plane and learn about, and then we wonder why it's so heavy here. So as we're in this time of changing and closing and endings, really think about clearing out, especially the heart. We hold so much in our hearts. And again, like I said, if it goes out 6 feet around us, then we affect those around us. And those around us also can influence us, or we can pick up things if we're not mindful. So coming to that heart again, And imagining that donut that's out around you 6 feet. And as we brought in earth energy, divine energy, your own personal love, just scan that energy around you, filling up all of that, coming from the heart, scanning it, clearing it, pushing anything out that isn't yours. And you know those people. When you get around them, they make you feel good. And you know the people that don't. And just because our heart energy is usually out 6 feet in front of us, doesn't mean that we can't draw it in too when we need to protect ourselves. So, but the more you can fill up that energy with love, with compassion, with kindness, the less likely anybody else's gobbledygook can get in. I hope that makes sense. All right, so making sure that that's cleared. If you find anything, just imagine that love, compassion, kindness surrounding it. Transmute it. Transform it to something of love and light. And send it out into the universe because the earth can really use it right now. All right. And again, if you're thinking about it, if somebody maybe is feeling heavy on your heart, or you feel something is heavy on your heart, try the meditation. And that's where we send out love and kindness to ourselves, to those we love, to those who challenge us. All right, but go ahead and breathe in and out. Good. So our mantra, love, compassion, kindness. And if you can say them out loud, fantastic, because it carries that vibration with the words. Yes, we have done one time, mantra one time that was I love you mantra. And you just say I love you 108 times. It is so powerful. So there's that. But if you can't say it out loud or you're not ready to, that's okay. But if you can feel love, and maybe connect in right now with a time that you felt loved, you felt supported, you felt honored, seen. Or maybe you felt love towards another, maybe towards a four-legged or a little one. Pulling in a time now where you had compassion for yourself or someone else. You know, lassoing those memories, those feelings, and bringing them in. And that kindness. Feeling the kindness maybe that you gave towards someone else or that someone had towards you. So as we do this little mantra, And I mean little because it might be a little short. Just allow yourself to feel those. And whether you're saying them out loud or not, allowing that feeling, saying them in your mind, because that does have a vibration too. Feeling it in your heart. And maybe trying to fill the room up that you're in, the body that you're in. And just let it be. All right. One more little drink here. All right. So love, compassion, kindness. 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 Last one, love, compassion, kindness. And breathe it all in and breathe it all out. And that was about 5 minutes worth. So just noticing how you feel. Maybe if there's any aches or pains, maybe send a little love, compassion, kindness to that parts of your body. Maybe send a little love, compassion, and kindness out through your day. Sprinkle it like fairy dust. Or glitter. I always like the image of glitter because glitter gets everywhere. I used to teach preschool. I used to love the glitter. But it gets on the shoes, it gets on the clothes, it gets on everything. So a little love, compassion, and kindness to you. Love, compassion, kindness to anyone who is in need of it. And thank you so much for joining us. If you like this or any of our other ones, please like, follow, share. And if you're looking for any of those other ones, like I said, you can find all of them on YouTube. Facebook has started to delete them after 30 days, so. And there should be some more over there that maybe I haven't posted here before. All right, my loves. Have a day full of love, compassion, and kindness. So much gratitude for each and every one of you. Have a fabulous day.